Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about the delay in content, I got the adult chickenpox. I guess you can catch chickenpox more than once. So I've been out for a little bit, but I'm back now. And what a perfect time to announce we got some new merch from a new store. Check this out. We got a beautiful coffee mug right here. Look at that design. We also have a beautiful sweatshirt and t-shirt. We're starting off with limited designs, but I highly recommend you go check them out. Be one of the first ones to grab my new merchandise. You can find a link in the description and the pinned comment. And don't forget, if you're looking for more content, you can follow me over on the Chilling app. It's an app with hours upon hours of exclusive stories, completely ad-free, and you can set your own background. Not to mention you can download the videos so you can listen offline, and there's a timer. There's also a bunch of different narrators and a bunch of different genres of stories. True crime, Wendigo, I don't know, I always say that wrong. Wendigo, there we go, I think that's right. All kinds of different stories. So if you want more content, make sure you check out the link in the description and follow me on the Chilling app. You can get your 3-day free trial, and after that it's only $2.99 per month, completely ad-free. And we are also doing a giveaway for an Xbox bundle. Comes with an Xbox disc version, a cat that's meowing, cat doesn't come with it, additional wireless controller, Resident Evil Village, and Elden Ring. For information on how you can win, click the link in the description. Cat, you're annoying. I hope to see you over there. And as always, this video may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Emma Robertson, a single mother of 4, was seeing a man called Jason Graves. Unfortunately, Jason believed he should have all the power in any relationship. He believed this so deeply he even attacked an ex who disagreed with him, and therefore had a criminal record before he met Emma and they started dating. Eventually, Emma broke up with Jason after growing tired of how controlling he was. Horrifyingly, a couple of months later, he came by her home and broke the window to enter. Emma was terrified and took cover under a duvet with her 4 children, kinda like a comforter for the people in America. Meanwhile, she had dialed 999 on her phone.
Hiya, can I get somebody else please straight away? I've got my ex-boyfriend, he's trying to kick me door in.
Okay, what?
He's putting me door quickly.
We know, we're travelling to you, okay? We're getting you to put your car.
He's at my house.
Okay, the officers are nearly there.
Now!
He's in, they're on their way, Emma, okay? We've got plenty of officers coming down here to help you. Whereabouts are you?
He's at my house.
Emma, where's the children?
In the house upstairs with us.
Are you upstairs and is he downstairs?
Yes, hurry up. He's here. Up my stairs.
Emma, can you get yourself in a room with your children?
No, I'm in the house in the room. What?
Emma?
Yeah, who's in hiding? Because he's looking for you and you're fucking shit. They haven't done anything!
When Jason made entry and got his hands on Emma, he pulled her around the room by her hair. He then beat her, stomping on her head and punching her face. Jason then started to wreck the room. He pulled the TV off the wall and threw drawers around. If the authorities had not arrived when they did, there's no telling what Jason would have done to Emma. Emma was badly injured after the attack. Her left eye was swollen and she had to wear an eye patch for some time. Her hair was also falling out of her head. During Jason's court hearing, Emma said that she was afraid Jason was going to kill her when he was released. In the end, the court sentenced Jason to 3.5 years in prison and also enacted a lifetime restraining order from Emma. Alice Ruggles was dating Tryman Dillon, also known as Harry. He served in the British Army and was a known narcissist. They met after Harry saw a picture of Alice in Indonesia with one of their mutual friends. Harry asked the mutual friend to introduce them, and they started to talk online. Alice fell for Harry, believing that she had met the one. But things quickly turned sour in their relationship. Harry was overly critical of Alice, and made it difficult for her to have friends, let alone a social life. He would ask her who she was with, where she was, tell her what to wear. He was obsessive and controlling. Alice was becoming miserable and her friendships were suffering too. Then a girl got in touch with Alice. It turned out she had started chatting with Harry, whom she had met on Tinder. Harry claimed he was single, but after the girl looked into the matter, she found out Harry was with Alice. So she got in touch with Alice to tell her what Harry was up to behind her back. Alice broke up with Harry after that. However, he would not leave her alone. Harry started to stalk her. He would send her dozens of messages and voicemails. There were even times where Alice would hear the doorbell ring, but when she'd go out to check who it was, she would see nobody. She became convinced Harry was behind that and called him to confront him. Harry admitted that he was hiding in her garden for hours, just watching her. But Harry would take things even farther. He hacked into Alice's Facebook account, tracked down a guy he saw that she might be interested in. Alice reported Harry to the police. Harry's superior in the army asked him to leave her alone after that. But he didn't listen and even sent her a package. Alice got in touch with the police again, and this time she was asked if she wanted to have Harry arrested. She said no, because she didn't want to ruin his career. Then, almost a year after Harry and Alice started talking online, Harry slipped into Alice's apartment through the window. He had been stalking her while she was trying out a gown and talking to a guy she fancies. Harry slashed Alice in the neck 6 times and left her bleeding to death. Maxine McGill, Alice's flatmate, came home after that and found Alice's dead body. She immediately dialed 999.
Please, I've just come back to my flat and the door was locked, so I crawled through the window and my flatmate's covered in blood in the bathroom.
Is she breathing?
I don't know, I can't look, I'm sorry.
Okay, try and stay calm. Try and stay calm. What's your address?
It's Rolling Road.
Is she covered in blood, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, bear with us 2 seconds.
Alice! Alice! Oh my God, she's dead. She's dead. Oh.
Which town are you in?
It's Gateshead.
Gateshead. What's your name?
Maxine.
Maxine.
Please
2
come.
seconds, Maxine. Not yet. What's your surname, Maxine?
Maxine McGill.
MC McGill.
MCGILL.
Okay. And yet the door was open.
No, it wasn't open. It was locked, and I crawled through my window that was open in the back door, and she's lying covered in blood. She's blue.
So you had to go through the window?
Yes.
Back door's open?
No, the back door wasn't open. No, everything was locked.
All right, I've
She's put in a
misunderstood you.
complaint about her
So yeah.
Please.
Housemate is in the bathroom. Is she in the bath or?
I don't know. I don't know.
Can you have a look and see if she's breathing for the ambulance?
She's not.
She's not breathing.
No, she looks. No.
Where's the blood from?
It's everywhere. I don't know. Her leg looks broken, everything.
Say that again, sorry.
Her leg looks broken, everything. I don't know.
I've got one of my colleagues on the phone at the ambulance. So is she in the bath?
She's in the bathroom. She's in the bathroom. Alice! Alice! Alice!
How much blood is there?
There's lots. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It looks like she was in the shower. Everything's been knocked off. It looks like she's been attacked. Please help. Oh my God, I can't even go on. I'm so scared.
Try and stay calm. You're doing really well. Things have been tipped over in the bathroom.
Yes, and everything looks a mess. Like, she's not breathing. She's actually blue. Please.
Give us 2 seconds.
Okay. Has anybody seen anybody around about here?
Listen, sweetheart. I'm telling my colleague to get the ambulance to give you a ring because she's flu. See if you can get.
Please, I can't.
Can
Can I get my neighbour to do it, please?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't do it. Please.
Is your neighbour with you?
No, I need him to go shut the door. Oh my God.
What's she called?
She's called Alice. Alice. Alice, are you awake? Alice, I don't want to touch her. I really don't want to touch her.
Right, is your neighbour there with you?
No, it's just kids out the front, please. Oh, tell me she's dead, she's blue.
There's an officer travelling. Is the ambulance travelling, Kathy?
Please, I need somebody here right now.
I know you do. We're getting to you as soon as we can.
Oh.
Okay, just try and stay calm.
Oh,
Where are you?
She's dead.
Try and stay calm.
What's going to happen?
Maxine. Try and calm down. Try and breathe. You're doing really, really well. You've done the right thing by giving us a ring. Try and breathe. I know it's very difficult. Have a shock. Just try and stay calm.
Please help me.
I know. How old's Alice?
She's only 23. I mean, knew this was coming. I acted as an absolute psychopath.
Say that again, sorry.
She's put in a complaint in about her ex, and she phoned 101 at the weekend to report that he's tried to get in contact, and he says we're going to do nothing. Now this has happened.
Right, who tried to contact her at the weekend?
No, she's contacted 101 because she put in a statement about him 2 weeks ago. And
about who?
Her ex-boyfriend, Harry Dillon.
Right, so she been having problems with her ex?
Yes.
So do you think that's what it is?
Yeah, I can hear the sirens.
What's he called?
Sorry?
What's he called, the ex?
Harry Dillon.
Harry?
Dillon. Yeah. Please.
And you're concerned he might be responsible?
My neighbour's here.
Right, okay.
Did you hear any disturbance?
Listen. Ask your neighbour.
Voice? Or she had voices, so yes, I think it's definitely him.
Why?
Sorry?
Why do you think it's him?
Because he was threatening to do bad things to her and stuff. Sorry? My flatmate. I can hear the police are coming.
Yeah, they're saying they're at scene. I'll wait with you until they're actually with you.
Okay,
You're doing really well. You're doing really well, Maxine. It's okay.
Please help her. I don't know what to do.
Are they with you there now, Maxine?
Yes, the police are here.
The police officer's there?
Yeah.
Okay. Close your phone down for me, Maxine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
When the police arrested Harry, they found traces of blood on his wristband and his car's steering wheel. He also had scratches on his cheeks and neck. During his first interrogation, Harry denied having anything to do with Alice's death. He said he had visited to speak to her. But in the end, Harry couldn't convince the jury in his trial that he wasn't guilty. The evidence against him was damning, and the court sentenced him to life in prison. Berlina Wallace was a fashion student, and she had begun dating Mark Van Dongen, an engineer. Their relationship was full of problems. For one, Berlina used to keep Mark's wages for herself and send some back to her family in South Africa. She would even injure herself so she can blackmail Mark into staying in the relationship with her. Basically, she would threaten to tell the police it was Mark who injured her. When they eventually separated, Berlina became obsessed with his new relationship. She even dialed Mark's new girlfriend 14 times, but stayed silent when Mark's girlfriend picked up the phone. She started to look into different ways to get back at Mark, and decided that she would use acid to hurt him. She had already poured boiling water on him before. Now she was determined to hurt him even more. So one day, while Mark was asleep in her flat in Bristol, Berlina poured 98% sulfuric acid on him. Then, as she's laughing, she told him that if she couldn't have him, nobody else could. Mark woke up screaming and ran out into the street with just his boxer shorts on. Some neighbors saw this and tried to help him, with one of them dialing 999.
Ambulance service, what's the address of the emergency?
Hi, I'm not sure. I've just met a man who...
What's the address, my love, first, please?
I am on Berkeley Road in Westbury Park.
Berkeley Road in Westbury Park. Okay, and whereabouts on that road are you? Just outside, or...?
The very bottom of the road. Basically, I heard a shouting in my garden. I came out and there's a gentleman shouting for help.
Okay, so he's in Berkeley Road, Westbury Park.
Yeah.
Bottom of the road. Okay, bear me a second.
Good.
Okay, so he's actually in the road, is he?
Yeah, he is, yeah. Mate, it's okay.
Okay, well, right. Tell me exactly what's happened.
I was in my garden having a cigarette and I heard a gentleman shouting from a distance away. I went out into my road to investigate and basically he was just shouting for help and...
Can you ask him what's happened?
I'm not sure what's happened. Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. Hello? Yeah. What's happened, please?
Somebody threw acid over his
Someone threw acid over his face, apparently.
Did acid thrown over his face?
Yeah.
Okay, bear me a second. Is the attacker still nearby?
Who did it to you, please?
My ex.
His ex.
All right, my love. Is she still there? Or has she gone?
Is he or she still here?
I don't know.
He doesn't.
That's okay. That's about it, my love. Don't worry.
Yeah,
okay.
He's on the way.
So you know acid thrown over his face?
And body, yeah.
The acid had burned through 25% of the surface of his body. Mark was also paralyzed from the neck down, almost blind, and his left leg had to be amputated. When the authorities arrived, Mark was frothing from his mouth. His irises had dissolved, and he was screaming in agony. He spent a year in a hospital in Bristol after the attack. Friends and family then got together and arranged for a private ambulance to transport Mark to Belgium, where he chose to end his life via euthanasia. Berlina was sentenced to life in prison for what she had done to Mark. Bernadette Walker had a tragic upbringing. Her father, Scott Walker, was abusive towards her, and he also took advantage of her. Scott was not her biological father and had been sexually abusing Bernadette for several years. Bernadette told her mother what Scott had been doing to her, but her mother sided with Scott. She then told Bernadette that if Bernadette got the police involved, she would kill her. Bernadette wrote about this heartbreaking development in her diary. She also wrote about how she would pretend to be okay until she was able to leave home. Then she would cut off her mother and stepfather from her life. Things got heated in their home after Bernadette told her mother what was going on, and she went to stay with her grandparents while things cooled off. When it was time for her to come back home, Scott went to pick her up. And that was the last time anyone ever saw Bernadette. It's unclear what transpired in the car ride back home, but Scott wound up murdering Bernadette, probably because she was going to report him. He then called Sarah, and together they made up a story that Bernadette got out of the car and ran away. They even used her phone to send messages to create the impression that Bernadette was still alive. Sarah then called 999.
Please, how can we help?
Hiya, it's Mrs. Walker. I'm just ringing to report my 17-year-old daughter, missing.
Okay, I'll get a report for you there. How long has she been missing?
Well, she ran away on Saturday lunchtime, but I knew where she was until she started messaging like 1 a.m. Yesterday morning.
Right. So she stopped messaging 1 a.m. yesterday morning?
Yeah, and I gave her the day to sort of stew it out a bit because it's not the first time she's done it. And then, of course, I've become aware of the fact that she's not where she told us she was, so obviously we're trying phoning now.
No, that's fine. What we can do then for you is we can get that raised. Bear with me a second and we'll start raising the missing phone report.
Yeah.
Your surname's Walker, didn't you? W-A-L-K-E-R. Can I have your first
Yeah.
name, please?
It's Sarah.
S-A-R-A-H, Sarah.
Yeah.
What's your daughter's name?
It's Bernadette.
And what's her date of birth?
It's the 13th of 12/02.
Now, it's 21st of July now, aren't we? So you last saw your daughter physically on the 16th, is that right?
Yeah, I saw her on the 16th. No, the 17th. I saw her on the 17th before she went to her grandparents. And then her dad picked her up on the 18th when she sort of jumped out the car and ran off.
The authorities have looked for Bernadette's body without success. Scott has not divulged any information to help the authorities in their search, nor has he told the truth about what he did to Bernadette. During the trial, the court sentenced Scott to life in prison, and Sarah got 6 years for her part in covering up her daughter's death. I appreciate you all dropping in and checking out this video. I don't understand what goes through people's minds sometimes. I'm sure a lot of us are in that same boat. I hope you're all staying safe out there in these very, very, very crazy times. I don't talk politics or religion on my channel. I don't feel it's a good thing. I will talk it on Twitter and stuff like that, but I don't like to isolate people here. But that being said, stay safe out there, everyone. Things are escalating, so we could be in for some very, very interesting times. I hope everything calms down, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes, I guess. If you want to help support the channel, make sure to grab that new merch. That stuff's amazing. I hired someone just to make those designs just for these shirts. The first time these designs are ever available. So go check them out. You can also check out my Patreon page, and for as little as $1 a month, get yourself some exclusive content not found on the channel. Much love, everyone, and thank you so much for dropping in. And I will catch you in the next one. And just remember, it's always scarier if it's true. Bad bye.